Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. So I want to make a video talking about a few things. I know that we're coming into elections and I think it's important to have some things that you can look at, some charts that you can read that can help you get a better understanding of where we are in the crypto market. And so today I'll be covering some of those things and I know in the last video too, some people have been mentioning or asking if I'd show my face. I don't really like to show my face, but um, I'll go ahead and I guess maybe I'll start doing this more often for you guys. So I'll go ahead and show my face. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. You can see here we have, I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance chart, and if you don't know what that is, I'm going to ask ChatGPT because I think it's going to give a better definition than I can. What is Bitcoin dominance? And it says here, Bitcoin dominance is a metric that measures the percentage of the total cryptocurrency market capitalization that belongs to Bitcoin. It's calculated by dividing Bitcoin's market cap by the total market cap of all the cryptocurrencies and then multiplying by 100 to get a percentage. Here's why Bitcoin dominance matters. It's market sentiment. High Bitcoin dominance generally indicates that Bitcoin is outperforming other cryptocurrencies, often signaling a flight to safety in the market, as investors may view Bitcoin as a safer asset during volatile times. So it's here, altcoin performance. When Bitcoin dominance decreases, it often suggests that altcoins are performing well relative to Bitcoin. This could indicate a stronger demand for altcoins and a more diversified interest in other crypto assets. Investment strategy. Traders and investors monitor Bitcoin dominance to determine whether to shift focus between Bitcoin and altcoins. Rising Bitcoin dominance may lead investors to focus on Bitcoin, while falling dominance may prompt a shift towards altcoins. Market cycles. Bitcoin dominance can offer insight into the crypto market cycle. High dominance might indicate an early phase in a bull market where investors initially flock to Bitcoin, while lower dominance could suggest a altcoin season where interest shifts to altcoins. So that's pretty great definition of what Bitcoin dominance is and how you can use it. And if we go back, we'll look at the chart here. We can see, Bitcoin dominance has been slowly rising here since December 22nd. And that's, that's a good sign to see. We can see, if we look at the previous bull run here, we had Bitcoin dominance rising and rising, got all the way up to about 70%, and then, we had another little drop here, and then Bitcoin dominance back up, and then when we saw this massive red candle all the way down to around 50 to 40%, that was pretty much the top of Bitcoin at that point. And this is when all these altcoins started to rally, right? That just means that people are moving and shifting their Bitcoin into uh, other assets, other altcoins. So that's something that we want to look for when um, the next, coming into this bull run. That's going to give you a good indicator to let you know that, well, now we know that, all altcoins are going to start running. And if we look back here, we can see the same thing happened at 2016 to 2017. We see Bitcoin dominance fall, and then all altcoins pretty much, went to crazy, crazy valuations. And so coming into next year, we're gonna see something similar, and it could play out. Maybe if we look here, we're coming in 2025. I think we'll probably see something maybe go up and then a little downward action, and then somewhere around here we may see Bitcoin dominance fall back, and maybe into 2026 or maybe February or March of 2026. I think we could see Bitcoin dominance do maybe a move like this, and then that could maybe indicate, that'll let us know that we're, in an alt season and all these altcoins are going to be running. And that's pretty much, where most of the gains are going to be made. I think they say like 30 or 40% of your profits, are going to be made during that time. And it's a short window. I think it's usually about 2 to 3 weeks. And if you pick the right altcoins, like pretty much even the worst ones are going to be even doing a 5 or a 10x. So um, it's important to watch this chart every now and then and just still, give you an idea of where we are right now in relation to, the rest of the market. So we should see something at some point. We should get back up to around maybe 60 or 65% to 70% in Bitcoin dominance. And at that point, you're going to know, like, that should be a good indication that, we're going to have to start coming back down. And that'll let you know that some of these profits from Bitcoin are going to start to move and rotate into some of these altcoins like we saw in the previous bull run. We saw that some of these altcoins started to, rally and pump as Bitcoin dominance started to fall here. And then we got the real drop here that really sent all these altcoins up. And that's pretty much what we're looking for. And we're pretty much somewhere, I think we're somewhere around, like if we look back here, we're probably around somewhere around here. So I would say we're still like early, but we're kind of in the middle, I think. So um, I think we're going to see another run up in altcoins, and then um, we still have this whole year to get through. And I think if it plays out similar to what we had here in the past, we should see something around sometime in next year, maybe October of next year, and somewhere in 2026, maybe February or March, we could see something like this happen. But ultimately, I just wanted to talk about Bitcoin dominance because I just want to try and help people and have some resources they can look at to help understand what's going on in the market. Another thing that's good to look at is tether dominance, and what that is let me find that here. So tether dominance. Well, this is I think this is the wrong chart. Uh, no, I think this is right. So what this is showing you is the stable coins. So like Tether is one of the biggest, or maybe if not, I think it is the biggest stable coin. And a stable coin just means that it doesn't fluctuate in value, or it's not volatile like your typical cryptos. So Tether is set to a $1 valuation. So people like to move their profits into Tether when they're making gains on their altcoins. So we can see here back in 2020 to 2021, right around where we had, when altcoins and we were hitting that peak of the bull run, um, you can see that Tether dominance was falling. And that just means that um, assets, like people were pretty much risk on at that point, and they were taking their stable coins out and they were putting them into altcoins. And then we see a reversal here, and around April here, it shows that, it pretty much just means that once we saw this green candle here, people were starting to take profits and moving their profits into stable coins. And then as we got further, we can see how um, people started to rotate more into stablecoins, and this kind of lets you get a good indication to let you know that when you're in a bear market, essentially, because when you're up at these numbers, at this percentage, I mean, you can see that people are holding their stablecoins, and they feel risk off essentially. And once you see a move like this, Now you can see that people are feeling more confident in the market, and they're willing to move their stable coins into other assets. And that's exactly what we see here. We saw, I mean, this is a pretty big move down, and that's a good indication to let you know that people are feeling more risk on, and they're willing to take their stable coins and put them into other uh, cryptocurrencies. And this is a good thing to watch from time to time to let you know. Sometimes it'll give you an indication of whether or not maybe you should be taking profits, or if you should be risk on or risk off. And I like to look at this chart from time to time. But I think the most important thing to be watching though is Bitcoin dominance, just to see kind of where we are in terms of the bull run. And there's another chart that I want to show you too, that gives me a lot of confidence coming into next year. And if we look at this chart, this is an interesting one because it shows you after every Bitcoin halving, there's been a parabolic run here. We look at back here too, and we just had a Bitcoin halving, right? And this is where we are today. You see where this yellow line is right here? Well, we're right here, but we're a little further in. Maybe we're like around here somewhere. So we still have all this growth to do, right? And if we look back in the past, we can see what happened here, the Bitcoin halving, right? Then all through this time, we saw this parabolic move in Bitcoin. And we'll look back here and we can see the same thing. And we should be getting, if history repeats, it definitely tends to rhyme. So I think we're going to see something similar. And, eventually we should be getting like up to here, I think $113,000, $113,000 Bitcoin is definitely possible at the peak of the bull run. And maybe sometime in October or December of next year, we could see that definitely happening. And at that point, that's going to be a good indication of when you're going to essentially be wanting to start rotating some of your profits out and probably putting them into more stable things like stable coins. So I hope this video helps. I just wanted to talk about some of these charts and hope this gives you more confidence into going into next year. And we can see we still have so much more time to go here, and I think we're just getting started. And these are some really nice charts to look at to help give you more confidence in the markets. And I think I just, maybe I'll talk about my previous videos. I've been talking about some low cap meme coins, and I've been wanting to help people try to find low cap meme coins that I think have a lot of potential coming into next year. And I did come across a new one. I'm currently just watching it. I'm kind of not necessarily completely ready to be in this just yet, but I thought I would share it with you. So if we can see, this is a Boys Club coin on Ethereum. It's currently sitting at 913,000 market cap, and I've been watching it for a little while, but we can see that back, it's been out since it's created 6 months and 11 days ago. And if you were lucky enough to get down here around 300,000 or 500,000 market cap, it ran all the way up to a 14 million market cap pretty much, and all the way down here to here. That would be an insane return if you would have been able to capture that. And that was such a massive move here from 1 million market cap all the way to 14 million. And I think this project has had some time or this chart has had some time to kind of cool down, and we've seen it consolidating for quite a while now. And I think it looks like it could be a good time to start getting into this one. But I'm just personally I'm waiting because I think there's just a few things that I'd like to see first happen the with the chart before I feel confident enough with getting um, pretty much into this one. But I thought I would share this one with y'all today. You can check it out though. This is Boys Club on Ethereum, and I'll probably be making some videos about this one more. This is the contract address too, so if you're wanting to check it out, you can go take a look at it. Um, well, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoy the video and it helps you with being able to kind of look at the markets differently.